This is a test of your audio system. Believe it or not, it's not working well. All right. What have we done? We've left the world to rot. All these ideas we have, they seem to all have been for naught. What can we do when the world fell on through the way it shouldn't have been all along? Every single where could we have made we could have made some better choices together. We could have made some better choices. Believe it or not, we all got rot straight to the core, or at least that's what they'll say. The biggest assholes say go USA, but it's not like that. It's something different. It's more like a thing that exists out of sight. It's like something sort of like a parasite. We kind of want for a better world, but all that really happened it should have been different. It could have been well, but instead I realized that I was just wishing too well. The way the world could have been for the better. I could have been more of this bread kind of winner, but I sort of had to realize they didn't want me to have it, and that's their, I don't know. Why can't I rhyme when I'm on video recording? It's kind of annoying that it just kind of leaves my mind. It should have been different. We could have won. in a beautiful way. We all would have done some beautiful art, some beautiful noise, but all we hear is Fridays are for the boys. It's kind of stupid to just live to consume the way that I live. It's not on a broom. I think in some science, abstract thought, the way that we thought wasn't what we ought to have been. Something special would have been kind of nice, but I simply feel like I'm just sort of a guy that could have been more if he wasn't a mistake from the from the moment he became something they take. I got taken for granted in more ways than one. It's more like 25. At least it's not 21. I went over their budget, and now they probably feel like I'm an absolute legend that they shouldn't have steal. In every single word I ever said, because that's kind of really fucking bad. I had more to say than they could take away. I repeat these ideas more than I should, because maybe they aren't. For the best likelihood, they lead to so much more than I knew. These ideas became something that's true. Every single day, I have new ideas. These ideas that are real. The ones they want to steal. They wish they didn't have to exist, but I kind of have to, sort of insist that they begin to tell some of these truths, because they kind of suck the way that they stole these functional things that are simple and real. They kind of become a really big deal, because it wasn't about the dollar amount. It was about the eyes and the things they see, because that's all that it really is in reality. The whole fucking point is that all we are is a point of view. Isn't that enough for you? Believe it or not, you have more to do than sit in front of a stupid screen that you're holding on to. You could live your life the way you want to. but it kind of got taken for granted by some of these people that were open-handed, hoping you'd just give your entire life away, your entire destiny taken from you the way they shouldn't do. But after all, it could have been a better way than living as an absolute has-been. Has to move on. They just kinda sit there like they thought they were no one. They live in the past. At least that's what I've been told. I kinda just move on from every single day. I just see more people, complete strangers I don't even know. There's so many more than your mind can ever realize or even remember. Their faces again. They walk right through you like you weren't even there, and you don't even have to really fucking care. But every single day, there's some of these people that you kinda see over and over, and it's kinda sweet to see them over again. You develop relationships with complete fucking strangers. At first they start off speaking about nothing that matters. At least that's what I've realized. I try and take it slow and not become some scientific preacher telling them truth that they don't even realize that has been taken from them the day they were born. Believe it or not, it's like talking porn. Their ears start to bleed with these things they can't believe. But believe it or not, lots of it's real. More than they were willing to believe at first. But after a while, their thoughts need a hearse, because they have to move on from their beliefs that they took for absolute truths, but they weren't at all. They were actually lies that they sort of realized that were functional, yeah, but they were an abstraction. So, in a way, it was real to steal these ideas, making it harder for people to be creative and true to who they are, to become what they could have been with guitar. On the web, the truth simply goes away from everyone in every way. They curate the truth and seed it with lies. It's kind of sad. I think they're the bad guys, But what can I do? They steal every idea, everything it's true. They twist and contort the truth into something kind of less. Anyway, now I kind of have to go into a really big sort of, I don't know where I'm going with this. The way I wish the world would be is giving people back their eyes, you see. You could have seen so much more with that little flashing book inside your phone. A mosaic could have been the way it would have been, but instead it got stolen straight out of your head. It was sad for me, a little bit bad too. We could have seen so much more every single day. It would have been completely fine, but instead we got blind. So Big Brother, I'm told, took his eyes and sort of just became everything that is to lie. They kind of just sit behind a really big screen with high resolution. Everything they've seen. They can see every point, every single perspective. And believe it or not, I hope it's protected. I don't really want to see the big picture because I don't want to become that sort of person. I understand their perspective and I kind of empathize, but it has to be taken from the people that shouldn't have it. I don't know, I'm done with this song. I hope somebody edits it. It could be way better.